welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Marie. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. If you're already a part of the Amanda Marie family, then welcome back. Thank you guys for coming over and watching another fragrance video with me. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some fragrances that I have added to my collection. Now, I'm trying to, I can't say I'm going to go on a no buy because that's not realistic for me because I'm always buying fragrances. I'm always selling fragrances. So my collection is always kind of on a constant rotation. But I feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm happy with the collection that I'm building. I feel like I'm like 80% content with the fragrances that I have now. So anyway, let me stop rambling on. Let's get into the video. So the first fragrance I want to talk about is from the house of Malul. They were kind enough and reached out to me and offered to send me one of their fragrances. So I'm gonna get into that first and then we'll get into the other fragrances. So let's start with that one. Okay, so here's the packaging. It comes in a really cute kind of minimalistic type of vibe. And I love the writing on the inside. It says, "You're about to smell irresistible, Malul, London." So this is a London-based house, but I believe they have like over 600 stores here in the US. So their fragrances are not hard to get. We took, you know, your standard 3 to 5 days shipping. So I got it in a reasonable time. Because usually when you are getting fragrances from like overseas, like the UK and stuff like that, girl, it could take forever. But I was really pleased with the shipping on this fragrance. So the fragrance that I picked is 593 Bali. Because one day I plan to travel to Bali, but until I get there, this fragrance will just have to do. Okay. Inside the box, they sent the fragrance, as you can see here, and they sent a cute postcard with the young lady looking at the views of Bali. And then on the back, it has a brief description of the fragrance and how it's supposed to remind you of Bali, the smell of Bali. So yeah, they also sent a 25% off coupon for my next purchase, and they sent me a sample of Ocean Noir. Okay, I love that. I love that it has like the name on the front here, and then when you turn it over in the back, it has the top notes, middle notes, and base notes listed for you. So I will just go ahead and read those off to you. In the top, you get a touch of bergamot, you get cardamom, you get elemi. In the middle, you get sheer jasmine, sambac, lily, and suede. And then in the base, you get orris root, sandalwood, and musk. Okay, here's the bottle, nicely secured. The bottle is even minimalistic to me. It's weighty, guys. This is heavy. This is, what ounce? Okay, this is a 3.4 fluid ounce. So this is a pretty big bottle. I don't know if it's magnetic, but I mean, it's on there nice and snug. Like the cap is not going anywhere. But this is a really nice bottle. I love that. So I have more in this fragrance. So let's go ahead and give this a spray. Like I said, I've already, did you guys see the sprayer? Let me do it again. Nice. Like I said, I've already worn this fragrance full day wear, probably 2 days already, just so I can get familiar with the fragrance and I can give you guys my honest opinion on it. Now, at initial spray, I do get Santal 33 vibes. It's very reminiscent of Santal 33 Bali Labo, but lighter. This is a more sheer, lighter fragrance. Okay, in the top, the bergamot, I get the cardamom. You know, cardamom can come off kind of spicy and stuff like that, but in this one, it's very light. The jasmine is light, the suede, and this is beautiful. It's amazing. And that sandalwood just kind of gives this a very, not too much of a, yeah, it does give it a woodsy type of feel to it, but not extreme. You know, this is, again, very light, okay? So if you are a lover of Santal 33 Bali Labo, you will enjoy this. Again, it sits very close to the skin. It's very sheer. It's gonna be perfect for those of you who like to wear fragrances, but you like your fragrances to be softer, lighter, like you're not really into the beast mode fragrances. This is gonna be for you. Okay. This fragrance retails for $109.95 on the website. Okay, they do have Afterpay, so that is available for you to use as well. And Michael Malul was so nice to give me a discount code, so I will be putting all that information down below. The code is amanda20, so go ahead and use that code to save you some coins. Okay, yeah, this is a really nice fragrance, you guys. Very sexy, very intimate, you know. Like I said, it would be nice to sleep with, you know, for those nice cozy intimate moments or whatever. And I like it. I really do like it. So yeah, go ahead and use my code, save some money. And thank you to Michael Malul for sending me this fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, moving on. You guys, I recently did a video where I was talking about Kayali fragrances. I had never smelled any of the Kayali fragrances ever. So I bought I want to say a 10 ml of the new Invite Only 23, and then I bought the Discovery set, and it had maybe like 6 fragrances in it. Cute little 10 ml. So I fell in love with Invite Only, so you know I had to pick up a full size bottle. This is this is a 1.7, so I had to get a full size bottle of that fragrance because oh my god, I love this fragrance so much. If you've not seen my video where I did a review of first impression on the Invite Only, I will put a link above so you guys can click on it and go watch that. Beautiful, guys. This is boozy, this is tobacco, cherry, vanilla. This is this is nice. If you're looking for something to wear for fall and winter, I would highly, highly, highly recommend this fragrance. It's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. I love it. So I knew I was gonna like it. I had the feeling. Y'all know how I am about blind buying, and my biggest fear is spending a lot of money on a fragrance and I don't like it. So, but I had the feeling. I knew I was gonna like the Invite Only 23. I knew it. Just those notes, reading those notes, I knew it. Now in that Discovery set, I fell in love with Elixir 11. So I had to buy a full size bottle of Elixir 11. You guys, this fragrance is so beautiful, okay? It's so well blended, and it's just, it took me by surprise. This was the first one I smelled right out of the box when I was smelling all the fragrances, and it just blew me away. It left an impression on me. The other ones are good too, but this one was the one that had me at hello. Like, I just could not get it out of my head, so I had to get it. You guys, this is apple, rose petals, patchouli, jasmine sandalwood, amber, and vanilla. I love this. I love the rose in this fragrance. It is a very fresh pink rose to me. Yeah, it's pretty. It's rosy, you know. And I always say, like, I'm not the biggest fan of those real rosy type of clawing fragrances. It's not like that. This is not like that at all. The rose in this is not clawing. It's like very fresh, very bright, very like pinky, you know. The apple gives this like a different type of spin. Like, I would not have ever imagined rose and apple being a combination, but it works so well in this fragrance. The patchouli is nice in this fragrance. It's not overpowering. It's just, it's actually kind of, it gives this fragrance a little depth, you know. Patchouli can be kind of earthy, kind of, you know, that type of feel. Slight. Like I said, the patchouli is not overpowering in this fragrance, which I know a lot of you guys will appreciate. I love patchouli myself, you know, like patchouli, me and patchouli, we get along just fine, okay? When I say this, it probably won't make sense to you guys, but When I smell this fragrance, it reminds me of Kool-Aid, the grape flavored Kool-Aid. That's what I know. Y'all like, what? Kool-Aid, grape Kool-Aid? Yes, girl, grape Kool-Aid. I don't know why I get that vibe, but it reminds me of grape Kool-Aid, but I love it. This is probably my most favorite, even over the invite only. I like this one above all right now. But yeah, I love this. I love it. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me post. I went to a store here in Houston called Cool Lipskin. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but anyway, it's over off of Kirby in. No, it's off of it's off of Kirby in West Alabama. If you live in Houston, okay, it's called Cool Lipskin, and they have an amazing niche fragrance section in their store. Their store is huge. Okay, they sell like a lot of home decor and kind of like hard to find items, novelty items. They have a lot of boutique candles. Like, that store is amazing. They have Byredo. They have a lot of Montal fragrances. They had so many niche fragrances. So I ended up buying a fragrance from Agonist Parfums. This is what the bottle looks like. Now, this is a Swedish perfume house, and the fragrance that I picked out is called Liquid Crystal, and they have the notes listed here on the back of the bottle. I don't know if you guys can see that, but basically in this fragrance you get bergamot, absinthe, oriental spices, cloves, Sicilian orange, lavender, incense, patchouli, vetiver, white amber, tonka bean, labdaman, and cedar wood. Now, this fragrance to me is what I would say niche is. You know, in my opinion, when you're looking for a niche fragrance, you definitely want something that is very unique. That is what niche means to me. That kind of smells out of the ordinary. It puts you, you know, in a different category than what's already out. You just smell different. You smell unique. You smell different. To me, that's what niche is, you know. Let me just spray it on my skin. I sprayed it on the card and it's not doing any justice. Let me just spray a little bit on my skin here. This is definitely like incensey. It's like a sugared, lemony type of incensey fragrance. And I feel like it's so different than anything I smell, because I was going back and forth with this one and one from Etat Libre, the orange, and I went with this one because that one kind of smelled, I think it was We Are something. Anyway, I was going back and forth with this one and another fragrance, and this one won over because it smells so unique. It's like a sexy, hippie, incensey, patchouli, woodsy fragrance. You know, it's definitely the type of fragrance where somebody's gonna stop me and be like, wow, you smell different. I don't necessarily know that they will say you smell good, but they will definitely be like, what is that you have on? You know, like that. You know, you definitely gonna smell me. Now, whether you like it is two different things, okay? But you know, I ain't wearing fragrances to get compliments. I'm wearing them because I like them. You know, y'all been following me. Y'all know I always tell you guys, my perfume collection is built around me. Like, I'm the center of my perfume collection because, you know, I have to wear them. I have to live with them. I have to enjoy them. So I don't buy fragrances to get compliments or because they're necessarily popular. I buy them because I like them, okay? But yeah, this is giving me sexy, hipster, or you know, that person. You ever run into that person that smells very herbally, very patchouli like? You know, they're like into holistic things. They're vegan. You know, they're very health conscious. That is what this fragrance reminds me of. But I would have to say, like, it's so unique, it's so different than anything that I have in my collection, and that's why I bought it. I actually slept in this fragrance the first night I bought it, and I think it's amazing. It's amazing. So I love it. It's nice. It's light enough for me to sleep in. You know, I know the incensey and patchouli notes people kind of like, you know, but I think it's worth smelling, definitely. I would say if you're interested, see if you can find a decant. Again, this is Liquid Crystal by Agonist Parfums. Yeah, get a decant of that before you spend your money on it, because it's pricey. Okay, my next one is Ariana Grande Cloud 2.0. If you follow me on Instagram, you already heard my first impression of this, but I'm gonna just keep it real short and sweet for you guys. This smells like the original fragrance. The only difference is this is more beast mode. There's a note now of, ooh, what's that note? That note that I love in fragrances. I can't think of it. Hold on, what's that note? Ambroxan. Yes, there's a note of Ambroxan. Y'all know I've talked about Ambroxan before. Ambroxan is, I want to say, a synthetic type of note added to fragrances, but you guys, every fragrance that I have in my collection with a note of Ambroxan is loud. It's like Ambroxan to me just ups the ante. It just kind of turns fragrances into like super loud, you know, and I like that. It's just something about Ambroxan is very, I'm really attracted to that synthetic thing or whatever it is. As you guys know, I love Cloud. That is my favorite celebrity scent, and so when she switched it up, I was like, oh yeah, I had to get it. I want to say there is Cashmerian in this also. Let's see. Bottom line, this is beautiful. It's even more, it's beautiful. You guys know how I feel about Cloud, you know, but again, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you, it smells like the original Cloud. The only difference is you're gonna get more projection and way more longevity with the Cloud 2.0. So I mean, is it something that you really have to run out and get right now? No. Especially if you have the Cloud already. I never had an issue with longevity or projection with the original Cloud anyway, but baby, this one is amazing. I actually sprayed the original on this hand and the new one on this one. This lasted me all day. I showered and everything, I still smell this on my skin. Huge projection and longevity, huge. But like I said, it's nothing for you guys to just run out and get unless you're a big fan like me. Then yeah, I would say go ahead, order it. I ordered mine online through Ulta. I don't know if it's in the stores right now. You can go by and check and see, but I definitely know you can get it online. Verte. This is part of the Liqueur line, and you guys, this fragrance is part of the Liqueur line. It's a new addition to the Liqueur line, I should say. The original line consisted of Angel Share, which is amazing, Roses on Ice. I smelled that one, but I wasn't necessarily moved to buy it. The two new ones are Apple Brandy on the Rocks and this one. I like the Apple Brandy on the Rocks. I've talked about that one already. And I got this one because I was really intrigued by this. This surprised the hell out of me. I'm not even gonna lie. At first, I was feeling some type of way about licorice because I'm not the biggest fan of licorice, the candy or the smell. I just tend to stay away from it. But like I said, this surprised me so much. The licorice in this fragrance is quite nice. It's kind of like a sugary type of sweet licorice smell. And I think it's because of the absinthe. If you guys have ever had like absinthe cocktail or drink, I've had it years ago, and I was actually scared to drink it, child, because I heard that it makes you hallucinate and all kinds of stuff like that, honey. I wasn't trying to be hallucinating in the club now, like, woo. But I was in good company, so I went ahead and tried it. But you know how they make it, they use sugar cubes, so, and like fire and all this stuff, and the sugar cube kind of melts down in the drink, and it's a production. Kilian hit this spot on, like he hit this spot on with the whole absinthe vibe, licorice vibe, all of that. It literally feels like I'm wearing a absinthe drink on me, on my body, you know, but in a very good way, okay? This fragrance also has patchouli in it, vetiver, woody notes, so you already know with the patchouli and the vetiver, you're gonna get a very earthy type of scent, and a green scent. It kind of reminds me of moss, like y'all know moss can be kind of wet, earthy type of smell. That's what I get from this fragrance. I almost kind of feel like I love it more than the apple brandy on the rocks. They're two totally different vibes, you know. The apple brandy on the rocks is a pineapple, cardamom, spicy, light fragrance. This one is more depth. It's heavier, it's thicker, you know, it has a lot of character to it. And I honestly enjoy it. I wore it all day yesterday because I wanted to give it a full day's wear. It's amazing. It's amazing. You guys know that Kilian is known for making unique scents, and this is nothing short of uniqueness. Like the perfumer and Kilian, they nailed this. They nailed it, you guys. Nailed it. You guys go smell this. Now, let me give my disclaimer, let me give my warning, okay? If you're not a fan of licorice or patchouli or absinthe, okay, go smell this first. I think at some point, call the Kilian counter and see if I think right now they should have it at the counters if they have it online. But go smell it and see how you feel about it before blind buying it. I literally took a chance on it. Even if I didn't like it, I probably was gonna hold on to it anyway, because as you guys can see, this whole top row here is nothing but Kilian fragrances, because I love Kilian. But it's, you know, y'all know when it comes to blind buying, I get very nervous, okay? That's when my nerves get bad. Like, but when I got it, I smelled it, I was like, oh, yes. Yes, yes, and yes. I love it. Y'all not following me on Instagram, go follow me, because here's what happens. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It takes a lot of production to do a YouTube video, and I've been doing YouTube videos coming up on, oh shoot, I may have made my anniversary this month, actually, 2 years on YouTube, and I love YouTube, I do. But I'm getting to a point in my life where I want something easier, okay? I love coming to you guys and talking to you about fragrances, but like I said, YouTube is a big production. You gotta get the lighting right, you got to get your camera, you gotta do this, record the video, upload it, you know, well, first edit it and then you upload it to YouTube. That takes 2 hours. You know, thumbnail, you gotta get your thumbnail. Child, you know, I'm at a point in my life where I'm just like, I need boom, 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 pow, wow, pow, wow. You know, I ain't got time for that. And my nerves be bad. Ooh, sorry about that. My nerves be bad. Like, I just, you know, so I said all that to say, go follow me on Instagram, because 9 times out of 10, when I get new fragrances, I'm always gonna hop on Instagram and give a first impression, okay? So go follow me on Instagram. Link down below in the description. If you're into fragrances, you love to smell good like me, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you don't miss out. Thank you guys again for coming over and watching. If you have any of these fragrances in your collection, sound off in the comments. Let other people know how you feel about them, because it's always good to get different opinions on fragrances and whatnot. Okay, so comment down below. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.